Who Moved My Cheese by Dr. Spencer Johnson is a popular self-help book that uses a simple parable to illustrate how people can effectively deal with change in their lives and work. The book provides insights into the nature of change, how people react to it, and what strategies can help us adapt more successfully. Here's a comprehensive overview, including a summary, explanation of key concepts, examples, and how to apply the lessons from the book in real life. Summary of Who Moved My Cheese. The book is a fable about four characters: two mice named Sniff and Scurry, and two little people, Hem and Haw, who live in a maze and search for cheese, which symbolizes happiness, success, or whatever you desire in life, such as a good job, a relationship, health, or wealth. One day, they discover a massive stash of cheese at Cheese Station C. Over time, the little people grow complacent, taking the cheese for granted, while the mice stay vigilant. Eventually, the cheese runs out. Sniff and Scurry, who had anticipated this change, immediately set off to find new cheese. Hem and Haw, however, are shocked by the loss of their cheese. Hem refuses to leave, clinging to the hope that the cheese will return. Haw eventually decides to venture out into the maze, despite his fears, to look for new cheese. The story follows Haw's journey as he learns valuable lessons about adapting to change. Throughout his journey, he leaves behind messages on the wall of the maze, which serve as metaphors for the reader on dealing with change. Explanation of key concepts. Change happens. Change is an inevitable part of life, whether in our careers, relationships, or personal growth. The cheese in the story is a metaphor for what we want in life, and the maze represents the environment in which we seek it. The story teaches us that nothing remains the same forever, and we should always be prepared for change. Anticipate change. The mice, Sniff and Scurry, demonstrate that it's important to be aware of your environment and recognize when things are starting to shift. By staying alert, they can adapt quickly when the cheese moves. Monitor change. Being complacent or taking things for granted can leave you unprepared when change happens. Hem and Haw become complacent after finding Cheese Station C, failing to notice that the cheese supply is dwindling. The lesson here is to continually monitor your situation and anticipate possible changes. Adapt to change quickly. The faster you let go of the old situation, that is, the old cheese, the sooner you can start looking for new opportunities. Haw learns this lesson the hard way, but he eventually realizes that holding on to the past will not bring back the cheese. He decides to embrace change and starts to look for new cheese. Enjoy change. Change can lead to new opportunities and growth. When Haw finally embraces the change, he discovers new cheese and realizes that change can be beneficial and even enjoyable. Be ready to change quickly and enjoy it again. The story teaches that not only should we be ready to adapt to change quickly, but we should also learn to embrace and even look forward to future changes. By remaining flexible and open to new opportunities, we can better navigate life's uncertainties. Examples from the book. Sniff and Scurry's behavior. Sniff and Scurry, the mice, are always prepared for change. They notice the cheese supply diminishing and prepare themselves mentally and physically to move on. Their actions represent proactive behavior. They don't overanalyze the situation. They just respond to the change and start searching for new cheese. This teaches the importance of adaptability and not getting too comfortable with the status quo. Hem's reaction. Hem symbolizes resistance to change. When the cheese disappears, Hem refuses to leave Cheese Station C, convinced that the cheese will return. He represents those who deny change and cling to the past. His behavior serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of fear and resistance when confronted with change. Haw's transformation. Initially, Haw is just as resistant to change as Hem. However, he gradually realizes that change is necessary and beneficial. As he starts exploring the maze again, he discovers new cheese and learns to enjoy the process of finding it. Haw's journey illustrates that while change can be scary, it often leads to growth and new opportunities. The writing on the wall. Throughout the story, Haw writes down key insights on the walls of the maze, such as if you do not change, You could become extinct, and what would you do if you weren't afraid? These writings serve as reminders for readers to stay adaptable and embrace change rather than fear it. How to apply the lessons from Who Moved My Cheese? Accept change as inevitable. Understand that change is a natural part of life and work. Don't resist it, expect it. This mindset prepares you mentally and emotionally to handle shifts more smoothly. Stay aware and anticipate change. Always be on the lookout for signs that change might be coming. For example, in your career, notice industry trends, shifts in company culture, or feedback from supervisors. Keeping your ear to the ground can help you prepare for upcoming changes. Adapt quickly and let go of the past. When you face change, be like, don't dwell too long on what was. Acknowledge your feelings, but then move forward. The quicker you adapt, the faster you can find new opportunities. Reframe your perspective on change. Try to see change as an adventure rather than a threat. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can this change benefit me in the long run? This shift in mindset can reduce anxiety and increase your resilience. Prepare for future changes. Once you've navigated a change, don't get complacent. Recognize that more change is likely down the road. By maintaining a flexible mindset, you'll be better prepared for whatever comes next.